Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and I saw a commercial which was a preview for a movie last night on TV, and it got my mind going about things, and it's about something that I wanted to make a couple months ago. Actually, after I saw one of the videos that Mark Muse made about the Karate Kid and that stupid sequel, well, not a sequel, but a remake that they're supposed to be making this summer about it, and I'll get into that in a second. But anyways, I saw a preview last night for the new Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, it's not a new, series, a new chapter into the saga or anything like that. It's a complete remake of the original Wes Craven Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, that original Nightmare on Elm Street is one of the best horror movies ever made. Anyone will put it on their top 10 list, and yeah, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It will scare the shit out of you. Now, Hollywood feels that it is necessary to give it a modern-day update and basically take the exact plot of the first movie and present it to you in a modern-day format. The one thing that I could say is why? Why does Hollywood feel it necessary to take movies like this, movies that are perfect and complete as they are, and just remake them when no one is asking them to be remade? I mean, seriously, who out there said, boy, I wish the original Wes Craven Nightmare on Elm Street would be remade today. I would love to see what Hollywood could do with that movie. No, no one gives a shit. No one cares. And yet they're remaking it. Why? And as Mark said in that video he made about the Karate Kid, whatever the hell, prequel, sequel, whatever the hell you want to call it, it's a piece of shit is what it is. That movie is another movie that no one is clamoring to be remade. I watched, ironically enough, the first Karate Kid 2 nights ago. I think it's on Showtime or Cinemax that it's airing on, and I was like, man, this is just such a perfect and complete movie about, against all odds and just rising to the top and being that underdog that no one expected anything out of. Such a great, good, inspiring movie. And now we have a modern day version of it with Will Smith's kid, and instead of it being in South Los Angeles or wherever the hell the first one was supposed to be, it's now in China. So now we have an underdog who's really an underdog because you have a black American in China, and Mr. Miyagi is now played by Jackie Chan. I'm sorry, but those two factors alone just kill off just the entire aura that was the first film. That's the thing about the first film that made it so intriguing, is the whole story of Mr. Miyagi. He's this old, feeble man that you don't expect anything out of, but then all of a sudden he's an ass-kicking karate expert. And you're like, holy shit, and you buy into it that he was this super trained student over in Okinawa, and he learned all his skills and all this other stuff, and he brought it over to America. And it became believable to an extent. But now we have Jackie Chan. Oh boy, I don't even know where to begin. But let's backtrack for a second. Where do we know Mr. Miyagi from before the Karate Kid movies? You might have known him from a movie or two here and there, but he was the guy that cooked the burgers in the diner on Happy Days. We didn't know him for anything to an extent of an ass-kicking, mega action star. But Jackie Chan, what the hell else do we know him from other than action films? We already know that he's this guy that's going to kick ass and take names. There is no mystery about it now. I mean, we can't even suspend our disbelief because we know Jackie Chan is this super mega action star. There's no mystique to it. I mean, we're going to expect him to be a karate master. Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita, we weren't expecting shit out of. That's what made the first movie so good. That this feeble old man turns out to be a karate expert and teaches everything to his pupil Danielson. And we're just supposed to pick up from scratch with this new Karate Kid and just have the same feeling. Get that weak shit out of here, Hollywood. Hollywood is just really not trying anymore. I'm sorry, but just action movies and horror movies, they just don't do it for me anymore. I mean, when's the last time a good horror movie's been made? And don't give me that drag me to hell shit, please. That's a horror movie that's rated PG. Get that weak shit out of here. So, yeah, I don't know, man. This Karate Kid remake and this Nightmare on Elm Street remake, I mean, they're supposed to be two of the biggest movies this summer. If that's the case, then Hollywood just needs to pack up its bags and move to Canada and start importing some other flicks from China and other places that are making much better movies right now. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's so disappointing. American cinema used to be so strong, but more and more I just find myself turning to foreign markets to get entertained. I mean, I'm watching shit with subtitles on it to be entertained. That's what it's come down to, American cinema. But, hey, whoever makes a good product makes a good product, and I'm not giving up on the American film industry altogether, because I know they still got some decent writers and talent out there somewhere, but it's just been piss poor lacking as of late. Anyways, people, enjoy your summer movies, and I guess I'll give you an update. I might watch some of these movies. I might actually pay hard-earned money to see something like this Karate Kid remake fiasco, or this Nightmare on Elm Street, which, by the way, I don't know if... I heard Freddy's voice in the preview last night, and I was just like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this guy. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get the guy they cast for Freddy. I don't get the movie. And again, I don't get why Hollywood feels the need to remake these movies that no one is asking to be remade because they were so good in their original form. That's all I got to say, people. Have a great day.